Hello everyone, welcome back to Timberborn. In our last episode, we got more trees, we got more berries, we got more potatoes, we got everything. And one thing we are very much lacking is storage space. These four are full, this one is full. These are going to be very full. So I think we need to start upgrading. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to adjust my... There we go. Sorry about that. Just the volume. We gotta check on our research, which is only at 42. We have nobody unemployed. We're rolling right along. What are we lacking? Oh, gears. Oh, gears are making right here. So we're good there. Our big issue right now, well, it's not even an issue, is we have, what do we have? 6. This one has 9, so that's 15. 21, 27. So right now we're maxed out on people. And I think that's okay because we have a hauling post with 6 people or 6 beavers. We could obviously, or very easily, cut a couple people from here and put them into these things. Now this irrigation tower, this is just a temporary thing if we need it. And that's mainly if we need it once we get another drought. Same thing with this pump. There's a couple things like this isn't full. This isn't full, so there's still a lot of work to do. Which maybe what I might do actually is I might employ somebody here, and let's just cut someone from here, get someone working here because I want to get these filled and built. Oh, so we're making that one. This one's slowly but surely getting filled, and this is great. But let's check out our science for now, or not science. Sorry, our storage. We need to get some big storages in here. And let's see, underground warehouse. This is a great one. But it's 10,000 science. We only have 63. This is, I think, the next one we should go to. Because this can hold 5 times the amount of this one can. And we're, like, really out of space. Yeah, look at, we have 120. Yeah, we have no space for anything right now. So I think what we need to do is just build another one just for now. And I think we might want to ramp up our science production. Let's just put one here and here. And these will get built eventually. Yeah, we have plenty of extra people, extra beavers, I guess you could say. I love the little animations, like the smoke's puffing away. I guess it stopped because it's nighttime, right? Yeah. Puffing away. We got tons of crops. Potatoes are doing great. This one, I want this one to obviously be under, oh yeah, planting, sorry, under planting as well. And then this one's under planting. Yeah, cool. This one's going to prioritize potatoes, of course. This one's going to do lack workers. What lacks workers? Oh, this, okay. So we're going to take one builder away, and we're going to take one hauler away. And that should fill these two. Yes, it does. Perfect. This is great. Now we're going to quadruple our science output, because right now it's 3 every, I don't know what like the cycle time is, but 3 every cycle times 4. So we have 12 per cycle. We're already up to 100. Remember before we were at like 60? This is great. Water tower is now being filled because we're really pumping out a lot of water. This will be built as the gears are made. So there's one being made every, I don't know what that is, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, so one every cycle. Lacks materials, yep, okay, cool. So we are rolling right along. Our wood supply is good, our water supply is getting better. I think we're still about 7 days away from the next drought, but it will be as the cycles and the days go on, the droughts will last longer. I think we are very prepared at this point for that. We got lots of log storages. So I wish there was like a better log pile thing you can do because we have 4. Like we have so much wood. But the thing is that once the wood fills up to max capacity, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 180 would be 1,080 wood. So once we get to that level, all this will just stop, which is fine. Like we're perfectly fine because as soon as we start, oh yes, I want to get to 250. Look at this. This is amazing. We got potatoes coming in. We have so many crops coming in here. We should almost allow everything, but I only want to allow food to go into that one. This is filling up. Oh, this is going to be built very soon. Great. So, with that, while we wait for our science to increase, and that's just for stores, we want to look into other things. Now, the single home mini lodge, I'm not going to even bother with. There's no point. Water, A depth gauge would be kind of nice because you can determine how deep the water actually goes, but I don't want to spend that now. A water dump is good to move water from one location to the next, which I don't think we really have to do that at this point. I think we're okay. Food would be maybe the next thing to work on, but I think I'm going to wait until after the next drought, because we have to think about where we want to start making our wheat fields. And I think the issue is we are kind of, when we have a lot of space up here, I think this might be allotted for the wheat fields. But I want to get the storage. We need more storage before anything else, because 3 or 4 are full. This one down here is probably, yes, on the brink of being full. These 2 are full already. Like, we just need more storage. The water, oh, this one's getting full. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. This is doing good, doing great. So as I was saying, is we can start working on the food, which we can build each of those things. Wood, we need to start getting wood or paper made, because paper goes into explosive factories, and that needs paper and gear. So I think we need to start ramping up our gear and plank production. Planks are good right now, because I don't know how, cause these produce at a rate of, I don't know, like it's not a timed rate, but if you look at this, it's like almost double the speed. So you would think that one plank factory can do 2 gear factories, which probably is true. But we have to start thinking about how to lay these out so where they make sense. Now, based on just how, I think I'm going to get rid of some of these over here. Just let's get rid of those. And they'll be harvested, I think, and they'll be put somewhere, I think. Or maybe they just get deleted, I'm not exactly sure, because it's only at 400 still. Is lay these out this way, because one plank factory can easily handle 2 of these. So I think the way we have to start looking at it is, pass. So 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 1. We have to have power along the back. So 1, 2, 3, and this is great. So we can put our path right like this, and we can start laying out our power in our buildings. Oh, are we in it? What was that about? I don't know why those both stopped, because it's not like we're in a drought right now. Interesting. That was weird. What's the... I don't understand. Why is this a problem now and it wasn't a problem before? Oh, I think it's because of the way that these are laid out. These need to be moved up into here. Which, now since we have steps, we can actually put a staircase right here. And the beavers will go into the ground. Into the ground. They'll go into the water. Let's just put this all the way up here. 1, 2... I thought 3 would fit. 1, 2... 1, 2... Oh, it won't. 3 won't fit. But what we can do is... I kind of don't want to put it here, though. I think I want to move it just 1 up. I actually thought 3 would fit there, because if you have it here, there's going to be no flow. So we'll put 1 here, and we'll put 1 here. And we can actually start working on getting our power lines, I guess, set up. This has to have oh, do we have platforms yet? We do have simple platforms, which is great. And I'd like to start, because we're basically waiting right now. I'm basically waiting on the drought to come, because I think we're 3 or 4 days away. The next day cycle, it'll probably give us a countdown, and I think we're doing perfectly fine. We're at 1,300 food. We got 600, 700 water. We're going to get through the next drought very easily. But this is currently our issue. Now, I'm not sure why all of a sudden it's like this, because none of this has changed. Unless we're pumping so much water out of it that it's just dropping so much, I don't know. That's kind of confusing to me a bit, because none of this has changed. But nonetheless, they can access this, right? Oh, it's too... I told you, drought. So it's too far from the other... Oh, there we go. Okay, that one's working. This just is too far. I don't know why. I think it makes no sense. Yeah, okay, that's fine now. And I want to start putting up... We actually got to get doing paper as well. But I want to start working on a gear workshop here. and a gear workshop here, and we're going to put a plank, or a plank workshop, which would be a mill. And the thing is, the way these work is these will all share power. So all you got to do really is put power into one of these buildings. And I laid it out originally to have a string of power back here, but you don't actually need that because they will share the power. But I think what I'm going to do anyway is I'm going to put in a 4-way just to have it. That way it's there. These should be able to be built. We have tons of log. Yeah, we just need the builders right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I want to open this up to 4, and I'm going to cut the hauling post down 1 just to get this stuff built. Yeah, the flow is stopping, so I think this is a good time to actually turn this off. I don't know how to empty it though. I don't think you can empty it. And turn this off. Delete this. You don't get anything back. Yeah, I don't know how you... Actually, I want to kind of prioritize this by hauler. So I want this stuff out of here. Now, we should have 1 unemployed, which can go and be a hauler. There we go. And as soon as this is built, well, these 2 things are built. This will be the next thing right here. Oh, there we go. See, now these are all built. No one unemployed, which is fine. These 2, actually, you got to cut, let's see, cut 1 here, because we need to have someone in each one of these. I think I got to cut this down to 4 as well. Perfect, that's great. And what we can do is we can come in here. Okay, that one's empty now, so that can go away. This one is empty now. Good, so it can go away. Perfect. We can come in here, and we can delete this pathway, and we can delete this pathway. Cool. So the way this is set up now is oh, why don't someone die? Well, let's cut someone else down. That's interesting. Didn't say anybody died, but this is producing at a rate of I don't know what the rate is, but look how fast it's going. It's probably 1 every maybe 3 seconds, and this is at least, you know, it's, I mean, all we gotta do really, in all honesty, is we just gotta keep an eye on our planks. As long as the plank number isn't dropping, we're fine. And the planks can get stored right here. Why am I storing bread there? We should be storing planks here. Yeah, that's fine. So that'll be here any minute. So obviously these are just going to go dormant, which is fine. I think we're perfectly fine. Oh yeah, look at our storages. Excuse me. And yeah, these are pretty much full. And remember, once a drought starts, which is what now, is this is going to drain, and we're still going to have a bit of water in here. Now, these aren't going to move, but we will have water here to keep pumping. So everything that's planted here, these carrots, they'll produce, and these will produce as well, because that'll just be 1 day. I'm trying to think, where's the water level at now? Did it even start yet? See, it's funny that it doesn't, I mean, it comes right away, but it doesn't really come right away. It's kind of weird. I think what I also want to do is try to get over here some way. Try to get over here to delete this, but it's just too far away from anything right now. And there we go. Now you can see where we're at as far as water goes. And I'm going to wait. It's funny that there's actually okay, I was going to say that there's a current here. There's not one anymore. But this is a good time to actually think about how to lay out additional things. Now, if you remember, what was I saving up for? It was for this. So I'm going to get that for sure. And I'm going to build a couple of those right here. And we're going to put one there. And these are going to take quite a bit of resources. Oh, wow. So maybe not build one there. These take a lot of resources. They take 80 planks. I didn't realize that meant. So we're not going to be able to build that yet because these things aren't moving. Now, this is where you may say, well, what about getting wind power? And the thing is, if you're going to do it, get the big ones. And the small ones put out 120, which is this. Oh, not anywhere near what. So like not quite a third of what these put out. But again, they'll run all the time. But I think what we want to do is if we're going to start going to wind power, is we have to save up a bit here. I don't know any other way to do it that would make sense. But now, as I was saying, is while we're kind of waiting for the drought to pass, we're down to 2.5 days. Everybody's happy. We got tons of food, tons of water. When this dries up, I'm gonna start up the irrigation tank because I don't want to lose these potatoes. But for now, I think we're perfectly fine. I think we're more than fine with water right now. And we will have to put an irrigation tank up here though if we want to start putting wheat in here. It's because of the drought, which we're going to work on that soon. But I want to start working on mainly the paper is for knowledge, and that's what the beavers can use for their knowledge well-being. But look at this, everything is good. Bread will be not an easy one, but then we got to start working on some of this stuff. And obviously, books is here, which is the knowledge. As I want to start working on paper now. Paper just takes logs, which is great, and you get 2 paper per. So I want to unlock that, and I can. Oh, paper mill's actually. How could we set this up? I guess if you do it like that, it would still work. It'd be nice to set one here and one here. Let's put the paper mill here and another one here. And all you got to do is connect them with a path, and we can actually put decoration here eventually. What do these take? Again, these take gears, which we have. Well, we have no gears, obviously, or planks because of the drought. And we're actually doing quite okay with the water. I have a feeling by the time we run out here, this will come back now. In theory, this ran out last time, and we had less beavers than we do now. But none of them went thirsty because we look at all the water. We have almost, I don't know, we have probably 700. Oh, I thought we have 800. We have 800 water saved up here, and this is dropping. But one thing that would be cool in the game, and now this is maybe too logistical, is you could go into something like the water pump and set a limit here saying only pump if the water level here is below 50% or below 100 capacity. I mean, I don't think that'll ever, that type of logistics will ever come into the game, but it'd be interesting. Again, these are going to get not built, but since we have so many, look at that, it's already done. And then the next thing, I want to get is under landscaping, is I want to get, well, you have to do dynamite, you have to unlock, which that's a simple one. And you need an explosive factory, and that just takes paper. So it takes 3 paper. And then I'm not sure, it takes a lot of power though, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to have enough power here, but that's okay. So can we research, you need metal. So I wonder if that's something that we should start. We need 1,000 between the two, 1,000 science, I guess. But we also need to start working on this, which takes 250, and this is 300. And these, we need to work on our gear production, which as soon as the water comes back, we're going to work on that. And we'll just let these things build. It's not a huge deal. These can build. This can build. Like this one needs planks, which we might actually should almost move one of these down here, but I don't want to because I'll lose all of these. You know what? I think I want to actually come in here. I hate deleting this stuff, but it makes sense because I want to have all this stuff in one row, and I want to definitely have more planks being built, because as you see, these take tons of planks. I mean, this is just a one-off build, but big storage units take 80, and that's what we're going to need. We're going to need lots and lots of planks. And I don't want to start once we if we have 1 plank, this will be 2, this will be 3 more people, or 3 more beavers. We have room for quite a bit more. We have room for 1 there, that'd be 4, and then here we have room for 7, so that's 11. We have enough space for 11 more, like, workers. And I think I also want to add 1 or 2 to my science. So we got to be a little careful though, because what can happen is you can end up having too many beavers to where you end up, losing out. But our gears right now are producing at still a very slow rate. How are the planks doing? Yeah, we need to put in some more, let's see, more plank. I think we can fit 2 buildings in here. So let's put in a lumber mill, and that should still be okay, right? That should still work. We just got to put a path in here. There, that's when we get explosives, we'll knock this down and we'll redo this. But again, we also need 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need about probably another 5 or 6 or 8 beavers. So what I think we can do, I think we can support that at the moment. We just got to really be careful of watching this. Lumber, we're going to always sit around 1,000 because we don't have any more storage space for it anymore. But I think what we're going to do to end the episode is we're going to build. Do we want to do 9 though? We're going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for the metal, we're going to have at least another 2 or 3. And then explosive pack. Yeah, I think we can do 9. It might be a little overkill right now, but I think it's worth doing. And I think we can sneak that in. Oh, we can't because we need to have it on a... see, there's no real benefit to put these all together or not together. It doesn't really matter. We should actually just put it right here. And then just put a set of steps. Set of steps there in the middle. Look at that. Everybody's enjoying the nice cozy fire. Awesome. So we actually made out good in that drought. We've been through now six droughts or 5 droughts. I'm not sure if this is I guess going into cycle 6. So I guess you start at cycle 1, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5 on the way. I had to count that out loud. You guys can count. Nonetheless, so we actually have a lot of stuff we want to keep working on. We want to keep. What's the problem here? Oh, we need more workers. So we're gonna. I think I want to knock this down because we're not building as much right now. I want this to be. Oh yeah, then I gotta obviously reduce. Oh, this is at 3. This should start. Did someone die? Oh, someone just died. That's why. We're actually down 2 right now. Let's put... Yeah, whoop, 2. I want someone working here. Where else would they have went to? This is 2. Did someone else die? Oh, wow. We just had 2 people die. That was quick. Water pump. I think we can actually cut off one of the water pumps. And I want this to be working. Yes. Oh, no. Where did they go now? I want the lumber mills to be 3 out of 3. Lumberjack flags. We can probably start cutting. Not cutting. I keep saying cutting the jobs. We're not like, there we go. Because we just have so much wood. And the thing is that once this wood grows, it'll stay here. It's not going away. Just like the berries don't go away. Like, and once a crop is ready to be harvested, this will sit here forever until the drought comes again. But now we should have full production going. How are we doing on our power? 360 out of 390. So that's great. But what I want to do is I want to get a few more power water wheels in so we can actually put them, I guess, just here and here and then here and here because we're going to need them because my plan eventually is to remove this stuff here, maybe even remove these trees when we're ready, and or we could do various things. We could even bring power. We're just going to need a lot of power, put it that way. Might not actually need this amount of power though, but I do need to put in a platform here so they can get to it, and then we're going to put in a power connector, which is going to put in a 4-way. Now we don't really need it because this will just connect. I could connect it directly to this, but you never know. There's no harm in connecting all these together, and these should be able to be reached. These are just logs. We have tons of logs, but the thing is we only have 2 builders. So, oh, actually someone's unemployed, so we can actually bump that up, and we should be good here. Okay, cool. All right, guys, we're going to pause it here. We're going to end the episode. We're at 22 minutes. 23 minutes, actually. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification button. And we're making great progress. We have a lot to go. We got to get the printing presses set up. We got to get all this set up. Then I want to start working on the grist mill to grind the flour, and then the bakery, which we're going to need 2 more. The beehive, which we need paper for. Beehives are great because it really speeds up the production of the crops. You'll see how they work in a little bit. We have a good amount of science right now, so I think I really want to start working on explosives, even a little bit, right? And now that I'm looking at it, we could actually even set up an explosive factory down here or up here, because you can bring the, actually, you know, we're at the same level here. We could bring the power up to here or something like that. We'll see, because our nearest, where's our nearest structure? Metal is here, which is really far away. Is there any within reach where we're at now? I don't think so. I think the closest one, wow, this is so far away, is there, right? Or here. Maybe this is the closest. But anyway, we can start messing with districts. I swear there'd be one up here somewhere, but there is not. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all in the next episode.